Our next proclamation is declaring May 10th and May 17th as Poppy Days. So we'll be selling for 2 weeks, 2 weekends in a row. Whereas the annual distribution of poppies by the American Legion Auxiliary of the United States has been officially recognized and endorsed by government leaders since 1921, and whereas American Legion Poppy Days auxiliary poppies are assembled by disabled veterans, and the proceeds of this worthy fundraising campaign are used exclusively for the benefit of disabled and needy veterans and the widows and orphans of deceased veterans. And whereas the basic purpose of the annual distribution of poppies by the ladies of the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 52 is eloquently reflected in the desire to honor the dead by helping the living. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Robert B. Strain, Mayor of the City of Sierra Vista, do hereby proclaim May 24th through May 30th as Poppy Week in our city, and urge all citizens of this community to recognize the merits of this cause by contributing generously to its support through donations for poppies on these days, for the distribution of these symbols of appreciation and recognition of the sacrifices of our honored dead. In witness whereof I have herein to set my hand and cause the seal of the City of Sierra Vista to be affixed this 14th day of May, the year of our Lord 2009, Robert B. Strain, Mayor. Larry, why don't you come up and accept this proclamation, since you're probably the most prominent veteran representative sitting in the front row. There you go, Larry. Thank you. At this point, Mr. Larry McKim will host the award of the Block Party Awards.
Is it working? Yes. Okay, as I call off your name or the, I'm sorry, the name of your organization or company, please come forward. Hank, you're first. BFW Post 9972, I don't see anyone here. Joint Service Clubs of Sierra Vista. Tom told me he was going to be here. Okay. Landmark Cafe. Oh, she's here. Southwest Gas. Cherry Creek Radio. They promised. Sulphur Springs Valley Electrical Co-op. No. Signal Solutions. And Cox Media. All right. These people and these organizations were generous enough to make donations so that we were able to put this block party on. It was quite a good effort. I also would like to thank the city, Mr. Mayor, you, the city council, for your support, and the various city departments, police, fire, PIO, marketing, parks and leisure, and public works especially, for all the efforts that you put in to make this thing work. The sheriff's assist team from the county was also there, so we had quite a turnout. It was very positive.
And indeed it was, Larry, and what, 84?
86.
86 booths, West End Rotary. Didn't you get a plaque? Larry, why don't you come up here with us and get in the picture. Thank you all. Thank you, Public Works. Thank you, Police. Everybody that made the block party a great success this year. And I believe Ms. Husking has something to say here.
Larry's been wondering why I've been sneaking off with people before the council meeting, but I am amazed at his mentoring and his ability to pull things together. He's sort of been the right-hand man of the last 3 block parties, and this year he took it upon himself to do the whole thing. And we not only ended up having a wonderful time and doubling our vendors and doubling our participation, nobody complained, but we ended up with money in the bank to do next year's. And because, you know, the city council, I know, really appreciates that part, I just want to say thank you to the wonderful job you did with this pictorial history that's been signed by all of our city council members and some of our West End Commission members. So you should bring it to the next meeting so we can finish the job. But thank you, Larry.
I didn't do it all. Okay? The committee did it. All of the commissioners on the West End Commission participated strongly and voiced their opinions as we went along with this strongly. And two other people that helped out an enormous amount with the committee was Kay Daggett from marketing and John Mayer from Vista. He coordinated all of our entertainment. So it's not an individual thing.
Well, thank you all very much. And picture time. Okay, thanks, folks. Thanks, Larry. Next item on the agenda is the city manager's report.
Thank you, Mayor Strain, members of the council. Our next two work sessions are our annual budget work sessions, and they're scheduled for Monday and Tuesday, the 18th and 19th of May at 3 p.m. And they will be, they're listed there on the conference room, but I imagine they'll be up here in the council chambers. And I encourage the public to please attend and see how we plan to spend your money next year. Very important meetings. Also on the 26th, we have our regular city council update work session, also at 3 p.m., and that will be held in the conference room. And a reminder to the public that city offices will be closed on Monday, May 25th for Memorial Day. We have a few projects coming up here to report upon. The bids for our Community Development Block Grant Sidewalk Ramps Replacement Project are due on May 19th. The bids for our airport self-fueling facility project are also due on May 19th. We received 8 bids for our large airport taxiway project, which was recently reported on in the Herald, one of our stimulus projects. The apparent low bidder was GRG Construction, and the bid amount for that project was $3.84 million. And that's significant because the budget for that was $6.4 million. And I think that's more a reflection of the economy than anything else. And we're checking to see if we can do more for the money than just that project. We rebid the Windrow Turner composting equipment project out at our compost facility, and we received 5 bids. If you remember, we had to turn the last one back. Those proposals are currently under review. And we advertised the city building's roof repair project on May 11th, and those bids are due on May 26th. And that's all I have tonight. Thank you, Mayor Strain.
Thank you, Mr. Patuchik. Item number 2 is the consent agenda. Ms. Husky.
Mr. Mayor, oops. I'm in the wrong place. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move the consent agenda consisting of regular city council meeting minutes of April 23rd, 2009, Resolution 2009-063, Anti-Displacement and Relocation Assistance Plan, Resolution 2009-064, Intergovernmental Agreement with the Housing Authority of Cochise County, Resolution 2009-065, Adoption of the Housing Authority of Cochise County Residential Rehabilitation Program Guidelines, Resolution 2009-066, Acceptance of a Drainage Easement along 3rd Street Wash, and Resolution 2009-068, Acceptance of the Arizona State Land Right-of-Way for the Coronado widening from Martin Luther King to Highway 90 bypass be approved.
Second.
The consent agenda has been moved and seconded. All in favor? And it's unanimous. Thank you.